Howdy folks, I'm Keith Bowen. This is Hard Rock University, and today we're going to recover the silver out of our parting solution. Now when you take the initial bead you get from the smelting operation, it should have at least 2 parts silver to 1 part gold, and by putting it in dilute hot nitric acid, it will dissolve the silver, leaving you just the gold. Now here we have salt. And this is parting nitric, which I put this where I made the salt solution, had a little bit in it, so it's a little bit cloudy. Go ahead, little one. Add some sodium chloride here. Add it kind of slowly. When I say slowly, I mean really slowly.
Yeah, 1 milliliter at a time is what I'm aiming for.
As you can see, as the salt goes in there, that is silver chloride that's forming. And so you want to add enough salt. And I know this stuff has a lot of silver chloride in it. We parted a number of beads, generously enriched with Prospector Trip silver. Okay, little one, go ahead and just drop it in a little bit. See. And as long as it keeps forming those curds, best if you put it to one side so you're getting new solution each time. As long as it does that, you know you're still getting. There's still silver in solution. Now if you wanted to, if you were just doing this refining wise, then you could go ahead and just keep adding carefully until it stops that, and then reuse the acid. Since we're using it more in an analytical sense, once we get all the silver out, we're going to neutralize the acid and dispose of it. Okay, we think we're pretty close to completion here. I want to add some more, little one. Yeah, see, I do not see any reaction when that hits.
No.
So we've added enough sodium chloride. And now we got to filter this and get that nitric acid out of there so we can throw it away and then keep the silver chloride. We'll recycle that into our smelting. Okay, so the silver chloride is settled nice and cleanly to the bottom. It kind of flocculated. I decanted the nitric acid, put some water in there, stirred it up, it settled again. So little one, pour that into the nitric acid. Don't lose any of the solids. I want to pull that rod out of there because it's just going to get wet or in the nitric acid. Now this nitric acid was used for other stuff. So we're just going to neutralize this also. Okay. Now put some water in there from the jug down here, deionized. Okay, stop. Go ahead and stir it up. What we're going to do is neutralize this really well. That last batch was running about a pH of 2. Now my plan is to add just a smidge. I believe we had baking soda somewhere. That looks like baking soda. Okay. Sprinkle just a little bit in there, and I mean a little bit. That's good. Stir it up. Okay, now check your pH again. What I want to get it is fairly close to neutral. See, there is still quite a bit of acid in there. Go ahead and add some more baking soda. Check the pH again. Don't worry about it. You're going to be using it in 30 seconds. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty good indication it hasn't been neutralized yet.
Well, yeah, that's what I was looking for before when you told me to stop.
I'll be willing to bet you we can tell by eye. Okay, looks like we're going to get over pH of 6. Okay, so this is fairly neutral now. I mean, this is the sort of thing that, well, aerated water can get into that range practically. Okay, so go ahead and rinse off your pH meter and put it away. So we'll just stir this a little bit to make sure it's all thoroughly, and then we'll let that settle again. A little one. Stir it right now. That way it'll tend to fall to one side. Okay, stop.
It's still fizzing. Just saying, we still have...
Well, yeah, it's got carbon dioxide in it right now. It's soda water, so to speak. Okay. Okay, now we're just going to let that settle. You can go ahead and neutralize this and then dispose of it, and then we'll come back to that.
So
now we're going to take the silver chloride. We decanted most of the excess water, just poured it off the top. These are just coffee filters. Change hands here because I'm right-handed. So now we just let that drain and dry. And here is the dry silver chloride. We're experimenting to see whether or not it's as good or better as an ink quart as the metallic silver. So far it seems like we're getting higher losses with this, but we're not done testing yet. Anyhow, so after several smelting tests, we found that's not the ideal solution. It's real simple to precipitate the silver with salt. Unfortunately, some of it seems to volatilize, vaporize, and get lost during the fluxing operations. And also, it doesn't seem to recover the gold quite as well as metallic silver. So, we tried, we failed, life moves on. Happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.